Have you ever had trouble sleeping or winding down after a workday, or maybe for kids after school? The other day I had a client who came in, teenager, male, and he was just wired. Eyes are really big and just wired, and it was pretty interesting just even listening to him talk. But one of his biggest complaints was he just couldn't sleep, couldn't calm down his brain. And because I know in their school they happen to do a lot of writing, I decided to do a very, very simple little reset. Something magical happened. What happened? Right after we did the reset, he started yawning. That's a sign that the nervous system has relaxed. And the next thing he did, within about 2 or 3 minutes, he started falling asleep. He moved over to the big comfy chair in my office and slept until his mom took him home. And then he did the best amount of homework he's done probably forever and slept all night. Hi, I'm Cheryl Townsley, naturopath and wisdom coach. Would you like to know a very simple reset that you can do, but it does require that you have another person? So what I'm going to do is show, yes, this is my other person. This is Forrest. He's our movement specialist here at Lifestyle for Health. So what I'm going to do is exactly what I did for my client, and I did have a sparker. Now there's information that you can find on our website, lifestyleforhealth.com, about sparkers. If you absolutely don't have one, then you could take a pen with a clicker on the end, and you could use that. This is just more effective. So the first thing you do to activate this eye-hand connection in the nervous system is have the other person write a sentence. Doesn't matter what it is, just have them write. Now, sometimes it's very interesting how it will change through this reset. May or may not, but it's something worth noticing. Okay.
Got it.
So he's written his sentence. Now he's going to put his hands out like this, and we're going to put them at an angle so we can make sure that you can see them. You're going to touch one finger as you spark the same finger. It doesn't do that. On the other hand, spark. And you're sparking the tips of the finger, not the fingernail, but the tips. And then you have to switch. This is the hardest part because I'm not ambidextrous. And then you do fingers. Oops. Fingers on the other side.
You got this, dear.
Yep. Fingers, fingers. That's the reset. And then you have them write the same sentence, different sentence, just write a sentence. And what this individual client noticed is it was easier to write the second time. It was more fluid. He didn't have to stop and think about every letter and every word. So if we look at this, there was actually a little more smoothness to the writing.
The letters are more the right size, and
they're just more similar. There's more of a flow to them.
And we haven't done this before. This was a
new one for you.
New one for me.
So this is very simple. Problem is, you can't really do it on yourself. So that does require 2 people. Sparkers are ideal, or at least a pen that's got a clicker on it. It's very important to activate the connection of the eyes and the hands by writing. If you don't have pen and paper, I've actually had clients pretend like they were writing because the brain will accept that as an activation. And then when we went and did this, it's just amazing how much the person changed. That would be the other person. Cheryl Townsley, naturopath and wisdom coach, helping you discover how to support your nervous system, because your nervous system and your brain run pretty much everything in all of your life. Check out other resources at lifestyleforhealth.com.